friends, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking, and welcome back to another episode of xXTheAddictiveGamerXx's survival map. Today we're going to be continuing and most likely concluding our tour of the world, and we're starting today in kind of a savanna slash mesa area, and it looks like, actually, did not know this was here, but it looks like there is a little village, or at least a hut, down here. So let's check this out. There's some bread in here. I guess this is self-contained. It doesn't really appear that there's anything else in here. So that's that. Anyway, wow, I don't really feel like I can see that much. I guess it's just because I'm so high up. But we've got an interesting area here, actually. Sort of looks like we've got a canyon on our left, and then a river. Over here we've got an interesting structure. Is this a statue or what? I kind of want to come see this. Oh, and we got another castle over there. Okay. Looks like it's kind of just a monument. Maybe it's a dried up fountain or something. This, I have to say, reminds me quite a bit of the Taj Mahal. I don't know, is it meant to be like that? I'm not sure, but it does seem kind of similar, just when I look at it from the front. And man, this thing is huge! Really, really big. Let's go inside. / game mode 3. Let's check it out. What's in here? We've got an end portal, so this is where we were supposed to come to beat the game. It's sealed off, so it's dark. There are mobs defending it. We've got kind of a city around it, too. Not kind of, it is a city. A lot of different things here. Let's go into a couple buildings and just take a peek. So we've got beds, crafting tables, the usual stuff. So kind of a standard village, I suppose, for the most part, as far as the interior of the buildings is concerned. But a very cool build there. That feels so sad to me. I just thought of something about builds in general. Like, that takes so long to make, and I just went past it in like 1 minute. Oh my goodness. It's tragic, you know. Knowing like how long it takes to build things, because I, for instance, built that whole set for A Chaldonian Survival. Of course, which isn't the same on the same scale at all as, you know, this map, but it gives me an idea of how unfortunate it is that you can walk by something that took hours and hours and hours to construct, and then only give it like a minute of your time. It's really kind of sad, but still a very cool build. But we do need to move on and check out other stuff, because there's a lot more that I'm sure we can find if we keep moving. Alright, so we've got a ruin here. There have been quite a lot of these, but I wonder, is there anything underneath this one? Because I didn't see anything much on top here. Doesn't really seem like it. There is a cave down there, though. More of a ravine, really. Anyway, let's move faster. I need to sprint fly to cover more ground. We've got more ravines in general here. And then we've got a cave in the center. Yeah, so we got a stained clay cave there, which kind of comes out to a ravine. So, there's that. Anyway, we're underneath a big mountain here, I can tell. Let's take a peek at this thing from the outside. It seems to be pretty well snow-capped. Absolutely massive, really. It's more of a mountain range, to be honest. And then we've got a beach with a river. And, yeah. Man, this is wonderful landscape. It's just fantastic, to be honest. It reminds me... what this whole map reminds me of is the landscape and open world format of Dungeon Realms, which I went on a couple of times on the channel. I didn't play it that much for YouTube. Oh, and we've kind of gone in a circle here. Oops, my bad. That's the problem when you break up these things. You lose your sense of direction. So we'll go this way. Back to Dungeon Realms, right. So I played that a little bit on YouTube. I played it a lot in my spare time at one point. And it was basically a mostly open world. I mean, the world was limited in size, but well, that doesn't really define open world. It was an open world, but it was not infinite. And it was an RPG in Minecraft. Very cool, and there were a lot of really interesting landscape elements, a lot like what we have here. You know, we've got some structures for you to conquer in this place, you know, the volcano, and then we have a couple cities and things so far that we've seen. Actually, I should have stayed in spectator mode, because we're going to go underneath and see what this is. Not much, actually. I did not realize that. I thought it was bigger. But a little mine area. And then we've got little lava caves and things down here, including this one, which I'm going to check out just because it's the biggest of the ones in the area. Some obsidian, some resources, some diamonds. But back behind the wall, it seems. Anyway, let's head up. Can I use commands? Yeah, /TP. Let's do this. 200. There we go. Yep, that was a little too high up, but anyway, it does let us see this mountain range a bit better. So we've got some stained clay mixed in to create an interesting landscape. Have we been back this far yet? I don't know. Let's kind of do a little loop around the coast. Maybe. I can't really see anything. Gosh, this is annoying. I need to drop down more so we can see more of the terrain. That's better, okay. So we've got a big open landscape here, to be honest. You can tell, guys, how big this place is by the fact that I am having trouble navigating it in creative mode. And, you know, I'm losing track of where I am and where I need to go to continue to show new things and find exciting stuff. Because I think we've seen that before, too. Now, I don't know if that means we've seen everything, or if we've just gone in a circle and then missed some things in the interior. I'm not positive about that. But we're going to spend the rest of the video trying to find new things, even if we don't succeed in that effort. Alright, I think that we've looked at, so let's go this way. Oops, I just stopped sprint flying. Alright, so we do have a river. Oh, we have a cave here. Let's check this out. I don't think we've seen this part. I think this is just the other side of a mountain range we've looked at before, but we have not seen this cave. So let's check it out. And we're going to go into spectator mode so that we can progress through the levels of this place more easily. Alright, so I also think it's helpful to do this so that we can see how big the cave is. And really, it's more of a tunnel, it turns out, from one side of the mountain range to the other. Alright, well, let's go this way then. Kind of got a path marked out by these crisscrossing yellow-stained clay areas. And then we've got a jungle here. Is this connecting back up towards the center more? I don't think so. I think this is a different desert mountain range. Pretty sure this is not connected to the center. So, very hilly landscape. Lots of ravines and things like that in the area. Is this connected with the center? I don't think that is, to be honest. But what we will use it for is the opportunity to quickly look underground and see if there are any interesting caves that we should check out. I can see one over there, but not many in this section. Although this one is pretty big, it looks like. It extends pretty far back. Goes all the way back here. Oh, and this is the center, I think. Is it? Yeah, this looks like the center. So maybe the mountain range doesn't circle it all the way around. I remember it circling it all the way around, but perhaps that was just one side. Because I think the map we were using to, or I was using to determine that, wasn't actually going around the whole area. Anyway, let's head up. We don't really need to look at all this anymore. I think we've been through these caves in the actual series anyway. So, have we really covered everything? I'm reluctant to say yes, but I think we've seen most of the landscape, at this point. Another cave here. Let's actually look through this while we're at it. It's another long one. It's got... it's got kind of a stronghold type area back here. At the very least, it looks like some sort of dungeon, although the end portal in the map is somewhere else. Yeah. So, a stronghold-ish area, more of a dungeon, to be honest. Got some double chests there. Actually, I should check those. / game mode. See? Let's go down here. Oh yeah, I can't break things with swords. I forgot about that. I think that's a useful feature for playtesting and stuff. Well, not more so much for playtesting. Ooh, that's a nice chest. But more for just spawning and things in and map making in general, I suppose. Not even just playtesting, because if, say, you spawn in a mob, and then you decide you don't want it there anymore, you can just kill it without risking breaking any of your landscape that you've been creating. Most of these are graves, it looks like. Very few of them have actual treasure inside. I'm like raiding the tombs, this is weird. Anyway, I think we've covered all of them, so let's hop back into Spectator and get out of this place. Sure, we'll take a look at this jungle area. Alright, so we've got a pond that we just flew through, and then we've got a birch forest that I can't see that well because we're flying through leaves. But here we go. And then there's the path. Oh my goodness, maybe we can go full circle and find our way back to our house. Let's see if we can do that. That would be a fun way to end it. So let's see. Right, oh yeah, here it is, guys. What do you know? Wow. We went a long way from home. But look at that. This was our little place of residence. These were the items we'd obtained, as well as the armor on my character and everything in our inventory. Oh, this arch. I still think this is a really cool arch. Oh yeah, and we totally owned this cave down here. Now this is like a nostalgic tour or something. I don't know. Anyway, yep, so we conquered this cave and saw a creepy sunrise. Anyway, wink wink, nudge nudge. Anyway, so that is honestly, I think, about all that I know of in the map. Well, that's not really a good way of putting it, because I haven't actually looked at this map any more than you guys have, if you've seen all the episodes in the series, including this one. But I think we have covered everything. That's what I'm trying to say. And hopefully it was enjoyable for you guys. I know it was very cool to see all these different terrain features for me. If you haven't downloaded the map already, you certainly are still welcome to. You're gonna have a little bit of, not a little bit, you're gonna have a lot of spoilers, I suppose, because I have shown a lot of the caves and the structures in the map, but still, it's a very cool map and it would be a lot of fun, I'm sure, for you guys to check some things out for yourself. So the download link will still be in the description. Feel free to go ahead and download the map. It's certainly going to be worth your while, I'm sure, because of all the massive structures and cool things in here. Anyway, though, I think that really concludes our series here. I mean, we played it in survival for a while to get a feel for that, but more importantly, we looked at all the different stuff, including, for instance, this peninsula of stained clay that we crossed over a few times when we were failing so epically at clearing one particular cave. Wow, Wow, this really goes a long way. I didn't see all this. We'll check this out to conclude the episode, but, yeah, I think we did everything we wanted to do. Wow. A lot of stuff here, actually. Let's check this out briefly. I'm not sure if we got to this place. Yeah, so we've got a little stained clay area. Lots of stained clay mountains, and then some mushroom trees. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like this place. Alright, well anyway, I'll keep flying through this thing, but, as I was saying, I think we're done with the map. I think I had a really good time with it. A lot of fun to see the terrain, a lot of fun to play survival on it. I don't really think there's much else for me to say, though. I mean, I've already invited you to check out the map and wrap things up. So to tie a nice, neat little bow on the whole thing, I hope you have enjoyed, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did, and comment with future series ideas, because, considering that we are done with this series, I have a slot for a new one. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends, and I will see you all next time with some more of, well, I don't even know, because the series hasn't been determined yet. But I will see you with some more of something on the channel.